casinos, a major step towards reality in Massachusetts.
When will people be able to legally roll the dice here in Massachusetts?
It is a done deal. Massachusetts Governor Patrick signs a bill into law legalizing casino gambling.
It is truly an exciting and historic time for the Commonwealth and its citizens as we embark on the successful launch of the state's newest industry, expanded gaming. With a clear sense of urgency balanced with the necessary attention to detail, the Massachusetts Gaming Commission is hard at work to swiftly establish a strong foundation upon which to build thousands of jobs for Massachusetts residents, generate hundreds of millions in new revenue, and drive economic growth across Massachusetts.
When we do our work and finish it well, we will be set to have a financially stable, rigorously ethical, and for the communities and for the vendors, profitable casino gambling industry.
With integrity, transparency, and your participation, Massachusetts will soon be home to several state-of-the-art, world-class gaming facilities attracting visitors from around the globe.
I think what the governor and the legislature were looking to accomplish with this legislation was first economic development, to generate good new jobs, as many as 10,000 construction jobs and as many as 10,000 permanent jobs. The second priority they were expecting to generate is new revenues to the Commonwealth, and if we do our jobs well, we will have a robust casino industry with world-class facilities, attracting people from around the world, and generating $300 to $500 million in new revenue for the people of the Commonwealth.
With the stroke of a pen, Governor Deval Patrick legalizes casinos in Massachusetts.
In November 2011, Governor Deval Patrick signed an act establishing expanded gaming in the Commonwealth. The Gaming Act allows for up to 3 destination resort casinos located in 3 geographically diverse regions across the state, to include Western Mass, the Greater Boston area, and Southeastern Mass. In addition, the act allows for 1 slots facility competitively awarded for 1 location statewide. The license fee for each resort casino will be at least $85 million and include at least a $500 million capital investment. The state will receive 25% of gross gaming revenues from each casino. The slots parlor, which is allowed to hold up to 1,250 slot machines, has a license fee of at least $25 million and requires a minimum $125 million capital investment. The Commonwealth will receive 40% of gross gaming revenue from the slots facility, with an additional 9% going to the newly developed Racehorse Development Fund designed to promote the state's horse racing industry. The revenues derived from gaming are allocated by law to the following.
I'm Steve Crosby, the chair of the Massachusetts Gaming Commission, and I'd like to call to order our 26th public meeting.
The Act also established a full-time 5-member independent regulatory authority, the Massachusetts Gaming Commission. The appointed 5-member commission is responsible for developing and managing the process to select, license, oversee, and regulate all racing and expanded gaming facilities in the Commonwealth. The Commission has made integrity job number 1, demonstrating a deep commitment to establishing the principles that will lead the successful implementation of expanded gaming. The Commission is guided by a core set of values.
One of the core values of the Commission that we operate under is an absolute commitment to conducting a fair and transparent and highly competitive bidding process in order that we can assure to the people of the Commonwealth the greatest possible economic benefits and the greatest possible revenue returns.
We are focused on protecting host and surrounding communities by addressing all the social impacts and its costs.
We're providing resources to host communities and surrounding communities to negotiate with the developers, so they really have the opportunity to understand what the consequences will be. They have the money to spend on studies, and they have the resources to negotiate effectively for those host and surrounding community agreements. So there is no question that community mitigation is one of the highest priorities we have on our plate.
We must implement rigorous public safety standards, regulatory and enforcement mechanisms that will set the gold standard, engender public confidence, and proactively address any potential for a criminal element.
Massachusetts enjoys strong partnerships with state, local, and federal authorities. The state police, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Attorney General's Office, and the FBI will be working diligently to protect this industry.
We value an uncompromising commitment to the integrity of the licensing and regulatory process, strict adherence to the letter and spirit of an enhanced code of ethics, with a thoughtful balance between rigorous regulation and the burden of compliance.
Each applicant for a license, as well as all of their qualifiers, it's important that we know that they have the integrity, the good character, the honesty, the financial suitability to have a license in this state.
The Massachusetts Gaming Commission shares everyone's desire to quickly put people to work, begin to generate the anticipated revenue, and experience the benefits to our tourism market. In an effort to expedite licensing, MGC developed a two-phase licensing process, Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 1 determines an applicant's suitability in matters related to finance and integrity. It requires an extraordinarily extensive and thorough background investigation. Once an applicant passes the background investigation and is deemed suitable, the applicant moves on to Phase 2. Phase 2 is the gaming applicant's site-specific proposal. MGC will issue the single slots parlor license first. The resort casino licenses for Regions A and B will be issued no later than 2014. In May 2012, the Massachusetts Gaming Commission assumed regulatory responsibility of the state's horse racing industry from the State Racing Commission. MGC's newly created racing division is now the lawful authority on all regulatory matters for the industry. Soon after assuming responsibility for racing, the Commission announced significant steps towards regulatory reform aimed at strengthening the state's horse racing industry in anticipation of the arrival of expanded gaming to the Commonwealth. The Commission requires the highest standards in both integrity and safety as the horse racing industry prepares to coexist with the state's casinos. These new initiatives are being put in place to support and stabilize the sport's potential for future growth and revitalization of this historic pastime.
I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Regional Employment Board and our role in workforce development in this region.
Workforce development programs established through strong partnerships and a collaboration is a crucial tool to maximizing economic development and job creation. The time is now to ensure that Massachusetts residents are prepared to meet the employment demands that the arrival of expanded gaming is expected to provide.
Through our partnership with the state's community colleges and the creation of the Massachusetts Casino Career Training Institute, we will establish a highly skilled and diverse workforce that will be ready when casinos come to the region.
When the legislation was drafted and had diversity and inclusion in it, in partnership with the Mass Gaming Commission, but more importantly in partnership with each and every one of you.
Mass Gaming values a diverse workforce and supplier base, an inclusive culture both internally and among our partners in the mass gaming industry. Building a culture internally and encouraging a culture externally that has the competence and flexibility to create a welcoming and inclusive environment for all people is an important precondition to successfully building and maintaining a diverse workforce and supplier base.
Thank you everyone for being here today on what is for us a truly momentous moment and a momentous moment in Massachusetts gaming history.
The Commission successfully established a robust competition for the available licenses. Multiple gaming applicants are now required to put forth stunning plans which exceed expectations and meet evaluation criteria that maximizes economic development.
We've actively encouraged competition, at least in the Boston region, but we're happy to see the activity in Western Mass. We think that generates good proposals, solid proposals.
Competition is terrific. Competition, as Chairman Crosby has said from the outset, and as we all believe, is really how we're going to get the best value out of this legislation.
As part of the evaluation criteria, Gaming applicants will be required to address concerns relating to problem gambling.
As much as the Commission has to do to implement the law, a top priority is mitigating potentially negative effects of gaming. The Commission is committed to implementing innovative strategies and developing strong partnerships to mitigate those potentially negative effects. The Mass Council on Compulsive Gambling, other health professionals are just examples of those partnerships.
Community engagement and public participation is a top priority for the Commission. We are relying on the feedback of the public as we chart the future and make decisions that affect many. We hope that the public and public officials alike will take advantage of the opportunities provided to contribute and influence outcomes. The Commission holds weekly open meetings which include a live stream for those unable to attend. Mass Gaming offers a variety of ways for you to stay informed and connected. Stay posted on the latest information by visiting us at massgaming.com or connecting with us via Twitter, Facebook, and even YouTube. We are committed to keep you up to date on our progress. Our network of outreach will provide timely and important gaming information to residents, business owners, and individuals seeking a one-stop shopping resource to learn more about the state's newest industry. Thanks for tuning in. Please continue to visit us at massgaming.com.